What's going on, guys? In today's video, we are going to be going through exactly how you can attract and sign your dream clients, okay? If you're new here, my name is Ryan. I help people build freedom-based businesses so they can escape the rat race and enjoy a life of freedom. Okay, that all starts by being able to sign clients, right? Getting people to hand over their hard-earned money and join your service, whether you're a coach, a consultant, a freelancer, or any kind of solo entrepreneur who has a service. You need to learn how to pull and attract people into your service and get them to hand over your money, okay? The biggest thing that keeps most people stuck is learning how to do this consistently. And I'm gonna show you exactly how we do it inside of our program so you can use it and go away and implement that today and start attracting dream clients of your own. So look, I just want to start by a little bit of background on this because the internet is a fucking crazy place, okay? There is so many people in the online world now that you can quite literally attract your dream client on a consistent basis. And I firmly believe that there is enough clients for everyone to be able to serve enough people, to make enough money, to live the life that they want, however far you want to take that. If you want to make 3 to 5 grand a month, there's more than enough clients for that. If you want to make 10 to 20 grand a month, there's more than enough clients for that. If you want to take it to 100 grand a month, there's so many opportunities out there today in the online space with more and more people kind of opening up the ideas of having more online services, that there's more and more opportunity and is ever growing, okay? So before I learned this, I kind of felt like I needed to meet the market where it was, okay? And there's fundamentally, you have to do that. You can't get away with that. But there is a second part of that, which is really looking at who you are and how you attract your dream clients. Okay, when I started learning this, the stuff that I write down, the pains, the problems, the outcomes these guys were looking for, and started speaking to people, creating content around it, they literally started coming out of the universe, one by one. They started presenting themselves to me. And when you really get clear on this, and then you have someone in front of you that is quite literally the exact person that you've written down that you want to serve, something clicks in your mind and your kind of whole perception of the world changes, okay? So what we're gonna do, guys, we're gonna move over to the whiteboard now. So the first time that I'm using this on YouTube, but this is exactly how I kind of conduct my coaching session. So treat this as a coaching session. So look, how to get your dream clients, all right? Now we're here. It really is about, number one, firstly, is getting clear on exactly who your dream client is, okay? Because you cannot attract someone that you don't know who it is, okay? So fundamentally, number one, we have to look at exactly who this person is. We need to know what their pains are, all right? I'm getting better with the whiteboard, guys, so we need to know exactly what their pains are, okay? Because we need to provide a painkiller solution to our clients. So understanding what that pain is that we can solve, what their problem is, that's what's going to allow us to start speaking to these and start solving these in our content and in our programs, okay? The next thing is the outcome, okay? Everyone, no matter where they're at in life, is working towards some goals, okay? And people buy outcomes. They don't buy processes. Okay, there's a really good analogy here, which is around people don't buy the aeroplane, they buy the holiday. Okay, what most people get stuck in is selling their time, selling their program, selling their WhatsApp support, selling the service itself, when what people want is the fastest way to the outcome with the most least amount of effort and sacrifice as possible. And your job is to provide them with that, okay? Because you've got their pains and outcomes, and then the conscious challenges, I'll write that there, that they think, they know they have, right? Because you are at a certain point in your journey right now where you know what the challenges you faced were, you knew you were in pain, and then after overcoming the problem, you then realize what the problem was. Case in point for me, okay? So when I was in this sort of stuck period of building my coaching business, I could not reach out to people. I knew I had to do it, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't do outreach. And the pain was not having money, not having clients, being stuck in a job. That was the pain I was in. The outcome that I wanted was the dream lifestyle. The being able to work from a laptop anywhere in the world, be in Bali. At the time, it was I want 5 clients, 5 grand, 5 clients, 5 grand, and move to Bali. The challenge was that I didn't have leads, right? So it's like this, the pain, this is where I want to be. And the challenge is leads, okay? That's what I knew was the problem. So when we're attracting our dream clients, we have to speak to what our clients know they've got the problem is. Because if we're speaking to things that they don't know they have, if you said to me, right, you've got a fear of rejection, it would have gone straight over my head because it was unconscious. I didn't know I had it. I wasn't at a level of awareness where I knew that was my problem. Okay, so these things are really important, guys. And where most people go wrong is they don't speak to the right pains. They try and sell their services, and they don't actually speak to the conscious challenges they've got. Okay, you would have all heard the term, right? You are your niche, and you are in a lot of ways, okay? But it's not all of your story, it's part of your story, okay? And you need to look at how and when you communicate to the version of yourself at the point where you were in an empowered state, not in a victim mentality, okay? Because the difference between a victim and someone who is empowered and responsible is their willingness to invest into something, right? If you have someone who is in the pity party, that is wallowing in their problems, that thinks it's okay to sit there, they're not going to invest into you, no matter what you do. And there's probably been a time when you've been that person. So what you need to do is make sure that when you're speaking to this person, getting super, super clear on it, and I'd really advise you to give this person a name, right? Then you can start speaking to that empowered version. Right now, if you're watching this, right, you are probably a solopreneur, right? You might be a coach, you might be a consultant, you might be a freelancer, you might have an agency or a course creator, but you're a solo entrepreneur and you're stuck right now. Okay, you want to grow to the 3 to 8K a month mark so that you can quit your 9 to 5, live free, work from your laptop. Okay, I know exactly what that feels like. I've been there, and it's a shit place to be, right? But what I've done, I learned and acquired the skills to sign clients on a consistent basis, which allowed me to then start making 3 to 8K every single month so I can move myself to Bali and live from my laptop. And ever since then, I've traveled the world and lived and worked on my laptop in about 9 different countries since. Okay, if you resonate with that, your problem right now, if you're watching this, is probably you aren't attracting your dream clients. So what I'm doing with you is exactly what you do to your clients. Okay, and I'm teaching you everything in practice what needs to happen right now. Okay, so the other really important concept here is around why people will follow you and how do you connect with this person. Okay, because out of all the people in the world, how and who do you connect with? And the way that you do this is by becoming a leader, okay? Because in order to get a following, you have to lead. In order to be leading, you have to be going somewhere, okay? And I'm going to talk to you about a really interesting topic now, and it's around what I call the core identity, okay? And more so around your content as well, right? It's a concept that I learned from Frank Kern. Again, it's a fantastic video. And we have 3 cells. These are a bit, you can get away with the oblongs, all right? So we have the 3 cells. Cells. My writing is not the best sometimes, so bear with me. Okay, so we've got the 3 cells. We've got the future self. Future self. We've got the current self. And we have the past self. Okay, so with these 3 people, the person who you can most likely resonate with, okay, is going to be the past version of yourself, okay? Because What this is a straight line, and this is a line of resonance, okay? Can be a bit woo-woo, but we're going to dive into it anyway. So your current self is your past self's future self, okay? You were at one point in your life, you wanted to be where you were at now, with the skills, expertise, passions, interests, and results and lifestyle that you once wanted to have. And now you have achieved that. You also have a future version of yourself which you are striving towards consistently over time, that you want to build into and grow into, right? For me now, I was stuck here in a job, hating what I'd done, in corporate sales, and all I wanted to do was be online, working from my laptop, live in Bali, travel the world, okay, have my own business, okay? That is exactly what I do now, okay? So that is my current self. It's exactly what I do. I'm currently in Dubai. I've just moved to Dubai. My future self now wants to build a 7-figure business. I want to build a 7-figure business. I want to turn Freedom Life Mastery into a platform where people can monetize themselves. I want to have events. I want to have courses available for all levels. I want to really become someone that serves people in a way that they monetize their skills, create inner freedom of the mind so that they can then create from a place of service and express themselves through business. That's pretty much what I'm trying to do and work towards, okay? So that's my future self, okay? So naturally, I am gonna resonate with the past version of myself. The person I resonate with now is the person that wants this or has this, okay? And a really important way of doing this, okay, on this topic, we have 2 other selves, right? So it's core self and the shell self, okay? I'll do a completely different training on this because it's absolutely gold. But in essence, it is. You have a core self, the part of you who is true, who is authentic. This is the version of yourself that you truly want to be. And then we have our shell self, is who we show up as in the world. The inauthentic version, the accountant. For me, it was the recruiter, okay? The corporate recruiter who I didn't want to be. All I wanted to be was this free, traveling the world, having a business, serving people, be a coach. That was my true self, okay? But for a long time, I had to put on a shell and just show up in the world as who I thought I needed to be. That's the same as you right now in a lot of ways. That's the same as all of us in a lot of ways. It takes a lot of time to get to that core self. But in essence, when you become a leader, it's when you communicate from this place. You communicate to the past version of yourself, speaking your truth. And your truth is going to resonate with their truth because that's who you will resonate with most. Okay, this is when it becomes you are your niche, but you need to make sure that you're speaking to the right version of your niche. Okay, and look, from a practical sense, this is creating content. This is speaking to people. This is connecting with people, communicating from this heart space, being this person and grounded in your truth and be authentic. You can only authentically speak from lived experience. If you're trying to show up as someone that you're not online, people will not connect with you. It's just the way it is, right? I've done it, it doesn't work. I've done it from a place of insecurity. I've done it from a place of not being willing to show them who I am. Okay, I've done a lot of work on myself to be able to do this now. But in essence, that's what you need to do. Okay, so become a leader, be someone who's someone to follow, lead them, walk the path, and you will get exactly where you want to be, and you will have people who are your dream clients that you're serving behind you as part of this journey, okay? And look, okay, last thing, okay? So this is a game of leveling up, okay? The way that you start attracting dream clients is by doing that and moving towards your future self, taking ownership of your life, moving towards yourself, okay? Look, the way that you do this, okay, and start really attracting in dream clients is that there's levels to this game, okay? There's levels to being a leader. Okay, when you first start, you might be here, okay? You're here, you started taking ownership of your life, you started getting into your personal development, you really started getting into the world of entrepreneurship, and you're like, you know what, I'm gonna make this happen, okay? There's gonna be people who are here, all right? They're a level above you in one way or another. It might be from a business perspective, it might be from a mindset perspective, but there's gonna be people who have walked the path ahead of you who are further ahead, okay? And there's also gonna be people ahead of them, okay? It is a levels game, okay? So if you are here, okay, or let's say you are here, Who do you think you are going to resonate with from a client perspective? Who's going to work with you? Is it going to be this person who's already ahead, has already walked the path? Or is it going to be this person? Okay, the obvious answer is it's going to be this person. Okay, so you can only really attract in this person. Okay, this person might try and jump there, but the best person they can serve is the person who's one step ahead of them. Okay, and this is why it's such a beautiful world that we live in, because every single person is always moving up. People are always getting started, so you always have someone that you can serve without being inauthentic, without trying to be someone you're not. If you're here but you're trying to show up as this person, and I've done it before, it's just going to be incongruent. It's not going to work. And the beautiful part about this is the curse of knowledge. You don't need to be that person. You don't need to be that person. All you need to be is yourself, because you're on your line of resonance with these people, right? So we know that this drawing before, this is you and this is you, this is you and this is your client. Okay? But this might be you right now. And in order for you to actually start doing that, you have to level up. Okay? You have to level up in your life and your business. Okay? And what that looks like is investing into yourself. It's getting mentors. It's going above and beyond and leaning into your fears, leaning into your insecurities, leaning into the things that make you feel uncomfortable so that you can level yourself up. Level yourself up in your mindset, in your business, in your services, so that you can attract people. Because your life is a mirror. Okay? The level of investment you make into yourself is the level people who invest into you. Okay, and look, if you're watching this far, I would love to invite you into a free game plan call. Okay, on this call, it is no pressure. Okay, all we're going to do is look at exactly where you're at now. We're going to look at this. We're going to look at your pains, look at your struggles, look at your challenges, and then we're going to look at where you want to be. Okay, so we're going to start here and we're going to look at what that future looks like. Okay, what is it for you? Is it just to make enough money to quit the job? Is it to make a side income? Is it to make the 10 grand a month where you can really start living and really be free? What is that for you? And then what we're going to do is create a straight line game plan of exactly how you can get there. Use this as a resource. If you're watching this, head to the link below, book in a call. Again, no pressure. It'll be with myself or one of our strategy coaches here at Freedom Life Mastery. But look, I hope you've liked that. Make sure that you connect with me on Instagram. My name is Ryan @_Ryan Harrington. I hope you like that, guys, and I'll see you on the next one.